Somebody trying to tell us something? Martial law, predictive programming? This year? This is not a prediction, just pattern recognition. Things inserted into the consciousness all of a sudden. Let's check it out. Martial law thought experiment starting in the Marshall Islands. Taking the news this year all of a sudden. And also has the weird weather anomaly. It looks like a date. This has been covered as well as other weather anomalies like the blob, Antarctica, and other rabbit holes. Aside from Marshall Islands, the system makes sure you always know when the darling of the week is in the media, the celebrity they want you to worship, which happens to be Marshall Mathers recently. Make sure everybody know the return of Marshall. Also Mars, which is where martial law comes from, by the way, in etymology. Mars has been in the news a lot lately, and a few days ago there was a very rare planetary alignment also involving Mars. Mars energy, anybody? Random but interesting segue that means nothing. Check out this Walmart martial law, possibly built-in anagram similarity. Kind of weird. Random stuff that definitely means nothing by itself, but once you're onto it, you keep seeing things like YouTube releasing The Marsh as of 2 weeks ago, and it's shown you a few times in the feed. I think stuff like this could be when your mind is just kind of onto it. Speaking of movies and good old predictive programming, aside from recent movies like Leave the World Behind and Civil War, all portraying this same similar martial law type chaotic scenario, and recent things leading up till now like Red Dawn, which depicts the UN foreign nation takeover, martial law type of environment, all leading to this most recent Batman clip. Check it out, pay attention to the date.
Wednesday, November 6th. The city is underwater. The National Guard is coming. Martial law is in effect.
Did he just say November 6th? Not just November 6th, but did he specifically make sure we know it was Wednesday, November 6th? Wonder if there's anything important that happens the day before, on Tuesday, November 5th. Which brings us into the Purge election year predictive programming, which you're already onto the thread and probably needs no explanation.
Breaking news. We've just gotten word that the NFFA has declared martial law across the country. The U.S. military will be sent into nearly every city to stop the violence and restore peace. Citizens are being told to relate.
This movie also further ties in themes like the Nephilim clown, possession through transformation, mask, clown appearance, Nephilim archetype, and it even shows a scene with guillotines being used, which is interesting if you know the book of Revelation, beheadings, that's the Antichrist method of execution, and in Revelation the souls under the altar, the martyrs. So I wonder whether prophecy fulfillment, real or just engineered fictional flag type of stuff, is this idea being inserted into the collective conscious thought field, which isn't new by the way, it's kind of always been there, but seems like possibly it's getting ramped up. I wonder if this Trump criminal thread thug life scenario could lead to a 4-year electricity ritual where Trump wins and people think everyone's just crazy, lost their mind, and old powers are calling in the UN to come regulate and restore order. Again, that's just a fictional thought. But what's not fictional is the elections coincide with the Olympic year calendar every 4 years. The Olympics, by the way, dedicated to honor the god Zeus. Also the same year Zeus is being honored, if you look deep enough into masonry and other literature, you'll find that there's an inserting Osiris spirit ritual done the day the president takes his oath, supposedly. Will Batman be right? We'll see, but whatever the law of man or the land, remember the highest law and don't let it depart from your mind, heart, or mouth, especially during these times. Peace.